What's up? Peace, 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 peace. Another episode, Fitz Grizzly Experience. Today we're gonna be going in about coming to America too, baby. You know, my brother is with me, Wildcard Spadez from the Put It Like This podcast. Talk your shit, young man.
What up? What up? What up?
There it is. So let's go straight in, man. All right, coming to America. All right. If y'all been listening to the Fitz Grizzly Experience. The last time we did the movie and TV episode, basically probably not the very last, but the one before the Judas and the Black Messiah reaction. I was talking my shit about, hey, why are we doing this? Why are they making another movie? Like, don't fuck with a classic. It's a classic movie. Leave it alone, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't need one in 2020, you know what I'm saying? Or 2021. We don't need one, but I'll be damned. I really enjoyed it. So, Spades, talk your shit, man. Let me hear how you felt about the movie, man.
That Coming to America 2 joint, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
bruh.
Sir.
That shit was hilarious. That shit was amazing. And then people gonna come at me for this, but it don't have as many classic moments as part 1 had, but it had a lot more funny moments than part 1 had. To me, that's just my opinion. But man, that thing was from the beginning to the end, had me rolling, bro.
It was good. Funny. It was very good. I'm gonna try not to spoil anything, world or whatnot, but I can honestly say I really enjoyed the movie, and I always talk about the production, the cast. You could tell they had fun. You can tell the cast had fun. Like the relationship between all the castmates, you could tell that the shit was organic and they wanted to be there to work. You know what I'm saying? And everybody and their mama was in this motherfucker.
Oh man, the features, the features is crazy. I was like, woo! I was like, a lot of people you wouldn't even expect to be in there was in that movie.
Everybody and their mama was in this joint, and I can honestly say it was a comedy, and I loved it. Leslie Jones, she did her thing, yo.
Hey, not to interrupt, bro. Not to interrupt you, bro. But Leslie looked the hottest she ever looked in anything.
Oh, I agree.
Movie,
I agree.
I was like, ooh, look at.
I agree. They got it right.
Woo!
They got it right. Shout out to Leslie, man. Straight up,
Leslie.
Yeah, like she was looking nice. I was like, okay, all right. You know what I'm saying? And, she was hilarious the whole movie. And my man Wesley Snipes always come through, bro. Always. Just like when I was talking about when he was in Dolomite, how his character was in that. I was like, this nigga Wesley's this nigga Wesley, man. Like the way he be saying stuff and the way he be looking. I just love it, man.
And then he's Haitian, so he knew how to pull off that African accent, like with the you know what I'm saying, like the little things that he did, he pulled it off and he made that shit flawless, like he usually does when he's doing a role.
Yo, and I'm like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying not to spoil anything, but he did play Blade. He was Passenger 57. What I'm getting at is basically, hey, he still got it. I'm not, exactly sure if they used the stunt double, but he looks like he's still in shape. Yeah. Like he's still got it. Like I said, I'm trying not to spoil it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that shit was very fun. It was definitely a treat. Me, I'm gonna have to go back and watch it again. I'm gonna have to. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just fun, and like I said, it's like, damn, kind of putting my foot in my mouth because I was like, why? They shouldn't, but they did. I'm like, ain't nothing I can do about it. So I gotta watch it.
Gotta watch it.
I gotta watch it.
I mean, even if you thought that, you still gotta watch it.
Gotta watch it.
Anybody that thought that they shouldn't, because you're not the only one, bro. You ain't the only one that said, "Oh man, they should have left it alone, man. This shit gonna be stupid, man. Man." And then you watch it. And I was like, oh, But I mean, I don't think Eddie would have came out with something like that. Him or Arsenio wouldn't have came together if it really wasn't
on par. Like they had to make that shit right. Like it had to be
Yeah.
on par. Like had to make sense and with the time too. Because the time, like the first one came out, what, 88? So the timing, like, you know, the neighborhood and, you know, the way it was shot and everything, like it had to make sense. And, you know, it's like a budget, like, you know, a very big budget, I'm sure. I don't know what it is, but you could tell the production, all that.
Production is there.
Bro, the writing, like everything was cool.
Everything.
Jermaine Fowler did his thing too. You know, he did his thing as well, man. I was like, oh, okay, because I want to say that's probably the longest I've seen him in a movie. I know he's in Sorry to Bother You.
Yeah.
And he was in there, but, you know, not like this. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, all the way through.
Yeah, like the whole movie. So I was like, Jermaine Fowler did his thing too, man. So
yeah.
So what was some of your like favorite acting, you know, I mean, what was just like some of your favorite actings? We ain't gonna try to say scenes, or we ain't trying to spoil nothing, but
we ain't gonna try to spoil nothing. Let me see. I mean, everybody did such a good job. I can't really pinpoint nobody. I mean, everybody did a good job. Everybody. I mean, I don't have nothing bad to say about somebody acting or their role or whatever, and I don't have nothing, you know, over the top to say about anybody because everybody did such an excellent job in the movie.
Yo, they killed it, ladies and gentlemen. If y'all haven't seen, you know, Coming to America 2, it's on Amazon Prime. Y'all go ahead and check that shit out, man. And of course, y'all can leave your comments in the YouTube video from what me and my man Spadez is talking. You know, we talking our shit or whatever. So now we about to get into something else right now. All right, a TV show that like I said, one of the first TV movie episodes on the Fitz Grizzly Experience. Me and my brother Spadez chopped it up about WandaVision. The finale just dropped, and damn, that's
WandaVision, man.
Oh my god,
man, the way they ended the season, boy. Ooh, I told you. We talked about this, and me and you agreed on that they were going somewhere with it.
They were going to come with it, man.
And they were going to come with it, and I'll be damn if they didn't come with it for the last episode, bro. That so gangster, man. That I don't want to give away nothing too much, but
yo, I'm gonna mention some things just because leading up to the series, because I think it's a series finale. Like this is it. I don't think they're coming back out.
I disagree with you.
No, it's called series finale, bro.
Yeah, it's but I mean, I'm talking about for WandaVision,
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking
about. Wanda herself, I think this is just the beginning of.
It's the beginning of her. You know, it's the MCU, though. It's the universe.
Yes, sir.
She ain't gone. Nah. Just this solo show is gone. You know what I mean?
Gone,
so
right.
So yo, it was cool, man. Like they done White Vision. You know what I mean? The kids. You know what I mean? Sister. You know, I'm gonna call her Spectrum. Because, you know, in the comics, I believe her name is like Spectrum or Photon, like her mom or whatnot. Yo, she got powers. Like, oh my God, I just love that shit. I was not disappointed with that finale, man.
Yeah, man.
That
was dope as hell. It came all together. Everything came together on this one, man. It did.
Hey, and it's so funny because while you watching it, leading up to this point, we already knew that Agnes was on some shit. We already knew it was Agatha all along.
All along.
That shit had me rolling. I was like, what?
Yeah, man.
And they show her doing her little tricks, and I was like, oh damn. Well, we knew that it was something weird, but we didn't know it was that in depth.
Right. Exactly.
So,
exactly.
The writing, bro. The writing
was we already knew when they get the writing it's not gonna come out unless it's gonna be on point. It has to be gotta be on point, bro.
That's why right now, Marvel is you already know, man. I'm a Marvel head. You already
Marvel. I'm a Marvel head all day, every day.
I mean, the movies about to dominate TV with the Disney Plus app. They dominating that shit easily, man. So, you know, For those of y'all who like, Marvel, MCU, cool shit, y'all know what to do, man. Y'all go ahead and fuck with Disney Plus and check that shit out. Once again, y'all more than welcome to leave comments, say it's lame or we off. That's fine. I welcome that. I want that energy, please. So, dude, Falcon and the Winter Soldier is on his way. It's about to drop in a couple weeks, man. What are you trying to see? Like, what are you anticipating with this series, man?
What I'm anticipating with this series is it's going to be action packed. That's what I know it's going to be. It's going to be action packed it's going to be dialogue, but I think it's going to be a lot more action packed. For one, because of the amount of money Disney has to throw at something like this. You know what I mean? So I know it's going to be action packed. I know the storyline is going to be off the.
Come on now,
man. It's going to be off the hook. What I really want to expect from this one is to see how they're going to do. Because I was kind of weirded out the way Endgame was, the way it ended with Captain America, with him handing off the baton, so to speak, and literally handing off the shield to Falcon. So I'm like, how's that going to work? I wouldn't hate to see a black Captain America, but how is that going to actually work? Because he doesn't have any powers. He's smart and he has
smart. He probably got some fighting skills, and of course he does wings.
Right. He doesn't have any of the super strength
serum. Yep.
Right. Kind of how Bucky has already.
Yeah,
Bucky has that. You know what I mean? So it's kind of, I was kind of weirded out in Endgame, but I am expecting a lot from this series.
So me too. I share the same sentiments. And of course, when I was looking at that trailer out of like WandaVision, this trailer and Loki, I felt like this one didn't really stand out to me, but I'm sure, like I would say, a deeper, darker criminal link. Like I'm sure there's going to be a lot more to it. Definitely action packed, just like you said, because I mean, hey, Winter Soldier, especially when he was evil, that dude was crazy, dude.
A problem, a straight problem.
Yeah, like just straight bloodlust, like, ugh. Like, yeah, I'm murking everything.
A whole problem, bro.
So, I know now he's more of a good guy and everything. He got rehabilitated in Wakanda and, got him a new, vibranium arm. And of course, I think he done cut his hair. So he looks more cleaner and all that. Yeah. So, I know
like the trailer park white boy in there.
Pretty much, right? Like they got him all cleaned up, still kicking ass. And then, I'm dying to see, Falcon wield that shield. I'm dying to see what he does with it, if he can handle it, along with his wings and Redbird or whatever, the little drone thing or whatever. Because in the comics, it's actually a bird. It's actually a falcon.
Yeah.
In movies, they had to make it more, modern and
red wing.
Red wing, my man.
Yeah, red wing.
So I'm definitely anticipating. I'm watching all this shit. So I have a feeling it's gonna be fun. Can't wait. We may talk some shit about it, you know what I'm saying, or whatever when it start popping off and all. You already know. So the next thing I wanted to bring to the table is Snowfall. So Snowfall, yo.
Yeah, man.
Woo!
Snowfall.
Oh man. No, speak your mind, my brother. Talk your shit, man.
Snowfall, man. Shit hitting the fan. Hold on real quick. Man, shit hitting the fan, boy. I'm telling you.
Hey, that dude Scully is crazy as hell. And I love him because he's crazy as hell, bro. I love his character. Like my boy was taking drugs while they on the way to meet up, not knowing what can happen. And it's just a great like opener for the premiere. And now we're on like episode 3, episode 4 is gonna be coming out soon. And I'm just like, damn, this shit's getting better. And it's like with Franklin's like everybody from what I see is like everybody's kind of like the walls are closing in on him.
Thank you.
Like Man Boy and Scully, he's trying to end that shit, but he kind of sided with Man Boy and Scully didn't found out and and Scully, that dude's crazy.
And I kind of felt like that was I thought that he was going to side with Scully. I thought he was going to side with him because to me, that would have been a smarter move. To me, I mean, because Man Boy, just like they were talking about it, I don't know, well, the episode's already out, so I could talk about
talking shit.
You know what I mean? They talked about the pros and the cons of who they picked to actually take over.
They did.
You know what I mean? And then when you weighed it out, it was like, okay, Scully is the clear winner. And then when I saw how everything perspired, I was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
yeah, it's definitely something that it threw many viewers off. Definitely threw me off because Auntie is like, oh shit, if we side with Man Boy, then we next because he's smart. And he always, he be trying us too, always trying to get more on the package, always trying to get more clientele, always trying to, you know what I mean? It's like, nigga, we next. Like, if we side with him, it's like Scully, hey, he's staying in his own lane. He may be crazy, but he's staying in his own lane. Like, Auntie was talking that shit, but I guess Franklin, he always he's very calculated and strategic on the way he moves. Right. And it's like, damn, so you rocking with Man Boy? And then how that whole scene went down, and it was like, oh, damn, man. And then, bro, if you really think about it, if he got rid of Man Boy, then him and his homie could have got back cool because they fell out over Man Boy. Yo, that was the whole reason why they fell out. So if you get rid of Man Boy, now y'all back together now. Y'all, you back good with your homie who you started out with. Yo, Leon, I was definitely gonna get to Leon too, man. Leon is definitely a soldier. He is a soldier. You respect his heart. He's like the muscle. However, he wants to be the mind too. Now that he ain't rocking with Franklin, because I don't know if you remember when Franklin went to go visit him or whatever, he was like, "Man, I just don't want to be taking orders from your auntie and driving you around." Franklin's like, "Whoa, like driving me around? Like, what do you mean?" And then they had like a little tiff. At the party, when he saw Reed and also there, and they're like, man, them dudes took out our homeboy, and it's like, you still rocking with him? And they had that little conflict exchange, and then Leon's like, nigga, I'm done with y'all, man. And then he's like, all right, find a new plug. So Fat Bat try to bring him some joints. He's like, man, that's all we got. It's like, hey, business been very good. And then they brought the young boy along, right?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, man, my cousin. Then they damn near got ambushed. Like, hey, I'm like, man. It's like, I don't know.
It's crazy, man. And the writing is still good. I was kind of worried how it was going to go without John Singleton, but it's still going pretty good so far. So far, you know what I mean?
I think they're going to be good, man.
Yeah, I was kind of worried about it at first. How not really the writing, but how everything was going to play out after not having him involved with it. But yeah, it's going good so far.
Walls are closing in on it, man, and I can't wait to see the next episode. I mean, that goddamn dirty ass cop and that one journalist lady. She seemed like a fed to me. No, for real, she seemed like a fed to me, bro. Like, I feel like she an Asian. She come off like she's just only a journalist, but if you saw the last episode, I feel like she's a lot more deeper than that.
Yeah.
It's deeper than rap, my nigga. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Snowfall, you already know. Snowfall is the truth. And like I said, leave some comments, talk y'all shit. Please do. All right, so hey, I wanted to talk about a classic that is coming back. And of course, you know me. I'm like, why? But I'm like, you know what? On second thought, I feel like today with technology and everything, I think I'll be happy. Looking at those trailers, I was like, oh, wow. Mortal Kombat, baby. Mortal Kombat. I'm into
that shit. Raw. That shit look raw, and that's just the previews. I believe they got more shit that they not even allowed to show on a trailer. Just from the stuff I see in the preview, I'm like, whoa, yo.
I cannot wait, man. Like, oh my god, like I was very impressed with that trailer, and I was just like, oh yeah, and it comes out in April, my birthday month, so So
you gonna have some tickets in your mailbox.
pretty much, man. Like, goddamn. And it's cool because back in the 90s, like, with the first couple movies, even though it was in the 90s, but the graphics wasn't that bad. Like, it looked good back then.
The graphics were good then.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee they're gonna go all out with the graphics on this.
Come on, now.
I can give you that guarantee, and I'm not
Trailer
even part of the movie.
That trailer tells you. That trailer, dog. They got Scorpion looking so damn raw. They got, my man Sub-Zero looking so raw. Even Goro when he's like jumping and shit with his arms out, just looking raw, man. Like,
man.
my god. I'm like, woo. This
man.
looks amazing, and I'm gonna watch that. And I'm sure I'm gonna be watching that more than once when it comes out.
Exactly.
Exactly. We may have a reaction episode for that one as well. So
I hope so.
You already know, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do, man. It's our experience and us talking our shit. You already know it, man. So yeah, I think we gotta do that. We gotta make that happen.
Yeah, man.
Another trailer. All right, you and I already know. We've had our little conversations on the side. All right, this right here, ladies and gentlemen, might become a little back and forth, a little debate. And I'm a great debater, and I love it. All right, so Justice League, Zack Snyder cut. All right, I'll let you go with your thoughts first, sir.
Okay, with this Justice League movie that's about to come out, I have high hopes for it. And Fitz Grizzly will tell you, I fucking hate DC. I do not like DC with a passion. I'm a Marvel guy, all right? So with that being said, I feel like I have high hopes for this movie because I feel like they finally are trying to get it. You know what I mean? I know my daughter had a gripe about Cyborg. She had a gripe about Cyborg because she's somewhat of a social justice warrior type. So she felt like he didn't have enough black skin on him. They said that she was like, oh, they made him too robotic. He didn't have enough of his own skin on him, which I can agree with that. I mean, from the previews that I saw, yeah, maybe they should have or whatever. But I mean, as far as the overall, the way the movie looks like it's going to be, if it is going to be like that, that'll be cool. But I know DC, they like to switch a bait, motherfuckers. So they
do. Because Lord knows when the first Justice League movie came out, like the trailer, looked like it was blue, but when you watch the movie, everything was like red. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you remember that because it's been a few years, but me, I look at Easter eggs and all that. That's definitely something that they changed. Like they took out a lot. Because I don't know if you remember when Cyborg, I think they showed him when he was like in college or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All that out. You know what I mean? In the actual movie. Like, so I want to say now they bring that back to probably add some of that back in there. You know what I mean? I think that's one of the whole reasons why they went ahead and did it this way. And I want to say instead of like 2 hours, like 3 hours, I want to say as well. And
it's like 4 hours long.
It could be.
I think it's 4 hours.
It's a lot longer than the original one. And I just want to ask you before I start talking my shit, is there anything else you would like to add, sir? Because I'm about to go in.
Go in. Go in.
Okay.
It's DC. Go in.
So I'm more of a Marvel buff. However, I can appreciate some of the greater DC movies. And like my man Spadez does not rock with DC in any way, shape, or form when it comes to movies. However, I'm like, it's all right. Yeah. But Justice League from the trailers, I would say for me, I was a little bit underwhelmed due to some of the things that they changed that I felt like you made something that wasn't that good even worse. Yeah, yeah. And I'll explain. I'll be more than glad to explain. Steppenwolf. I want to say you and I touched on this, you know what I mean, off the record. I was like, y'all done made him all chromed out And you know, if y'all actually, those of y'all who's listening, watching the Fitz Grizzly experience right now, if y'all remember the Justice League villain Steppenwolf, the CGI and the graphics wasn't that well when the movie came out in 2017. So now y'all just made this motherfucker like a Silver Hawk and and made him look all weird. And then Darkseid, y'all brought in Darkseid, and he looks like a goddamn PS3 villain. Like what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? God damn. I want to say probably the best thing from this Cinder cut from the trailer from what I saw was Joker from Jared Leto. And of course, he's, to me, I feel like he's not even really like a good Joker for the most part. Like he doesn't scream Joker to me.
Well, I mean, for that universe though, bro. You know what I mean? That's what I'm really looking at it from, that universe, because that's just, you know, that's just one of the universes. And he, you know, for that universe, yeah, he's all right as a Joker. I mean,
like, how could I say it? Of course, you know, it was just a little piece when he was sitting there. I guess he was in the Batman Nightmare or whatever. He's sitting there talking shit. He wasn't like, he didn't have the aura of Joe. It's like he was talking all slow and weird and spooky. He looks like he's on drugs. You know, Joker's loud and flamboyant and talk like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I play Dark Knight video games, and that damn Joker on there, I want to say is like the quintessential Joker. And of course, I'm comparing apples to oranges, but it's like, who is this guy? This ain't Joker. I mean, am I wrong? Like, I don't know who Jared Leto is. Like, is he supposed to be Joker or somebody else? Because he didn't seem like Joker to me. I mean, for those of y'all who know who Joker is, no, hey, I don't know. I know it's supposed to be Batman's dream. He always has a damn nightmare, and he's always
about Superman taking over the world, and yeah.
Man, look here. I'm gonna watch it. I have no choice. You know what I mean? It's a superhero movie. That's my shit. I love superhero movies. And I'm just like, I don't know. My expectations are relatively low. So hopefully I won't get too disappointed. Just like with Wonder Woman. When we was watching Wonder Woman, we was like, all right, it's a DC movie, so don't get your hopes high. And I swear to God, I was just like, what did I just watch?
A waste of time. A waste of my life. Did I finish? I did watch the whole movie. I watched the whole. That shit
was long.
I watched the whole movie for some. No, you know what? I even watch bad movies, even if they're bad and it's aggravating to watch. But I will watch it all the way through just to see where they were going at. You know what I mean? Maybe it's some kind of miraculous ass plot twist at the end of it. I'm like, oh wow, that brings it all together. But most of the time when I watch movies and they aggravate me, that's because it just wasn't good just to begin with. So nah, bro. They missed with that one, definitely.
Yo, I don't even know what to say. So basically, you feel like this movie is probably going to be decent. Like, you feel like it's probably going to be good.
I feel like it's going to be decent. I don't put words in my mouth, man.
I'm asking.
Don't put words in my mouth, man. Don't fight me now. I feel like, but for real though, I feel like it's gonna be decent. I don't feel like it's gonna be like a great movie, like a Marvel movie. You know what I mean? I don't feel like it's gonna be a Avengers or, you know, that type of movie. But I feel like it's gonna be better than any other the previous DC movies that they've come out with. That's why I say I got high hopes for it. Not really high hopes thinking it's going to be a great movie, but high hopes thinking it's going to be a good movie.
I feel, hey, I respect your opinion, but I just know, I'm just like, y'all took something that was bad and made it worse, nigga. So that's where I'm at with that shit. y'all took something bad and made it worse. That's how I feel about it. But hey, you know, it is what it is, man. So yeah, I just want to talk my shit about these movies and shows. You already know what it is, man. The Fitz Grizzly experience. You know, I put this show on the podcast, all streaming platforms. You know, we'll have links in the description of the YouTube video. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button, man. We appreciate everybody's support. Yo, Spadez, you got anything else you want to get off your chest, my brother, man?
Hey, y'all make sure y'all hit that like and that subscribe button for my brother. Podcast / video podcast, man. Fitz Grizzly experience, man. It's going off.
We working.
Yes, sir.
So that's pretty much the conclusion of our show, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate y'all again. Thank y'all, and stay tuned.
Oh, make sure y'all go on to that Put It Like This podcast too. Make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to the Put It Like This podcast video YouTube channel too, by the way.
Got to. Absolutely, man. Put It Like This, Fitz Grizzly Experience. We working. All right. Y'all stay safe. Take care. Peace.